Hi guys, it is Miss Amy, and today's craft is going to be another fall craft. So I have a piece of cardboard. I have a paper towel roll. This one happens to be green. I wasn't going to worry about it can be a toilet paper roll or whatever, and it can be brown, it can be green, it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to cut little strips. I have yellow, red, and orange construction paper. Again, you don't have to use construction paper. If you don't have construction paper, you can color. So I have cut strips, just little like this, all the way around. What I'm going to do is fold them up, and that is so that I can make it stand. So that's a cool trick. So see how that is, and that is going to go right on there. Okay, so this is going to be a centerpiece decoration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue when I have brown paper too. It's really stuck. There. Okay, got it. All right, so I'm going to put glue all down on here. And you can also tape this down, and I may end up having to tape it down as well. But, oops, I am going to go like that. I'm going to stick it right there, and I may end up having to glue it down. You could use hot glue as well, but what I'm going to do is I am going to do a little tape to make sure that it stays. So, and you could hot glue. If you have hot glue, that would hold those down, but it doesn't matter. And what I'm going to do is I am creating something stiff for my tree to go on. So this is going to be the center. So what I'm going to do is I have brown, and I am going to trace my arm and hand. Okay, so not just my hand. Actually, I guess I'll do it a long way, so that because my hands are long. So I'm going to trace around my hand, and I love handcrafts because my last name is Hand, so they're extra fun. All right, so there you are. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that out. So I'm gonna cut my hand out really quickly. So this is going to be my tree trunk. Okay. And my fingers are all the branches. So the wider, so I didn't do mine super wide, but the wider you spread your fingers, so if you do it like this, then it's a really tight tree. If you do it like this, it's a wider tree. That's probably what I should have done. So that is up to you, how you want your tree to be. And then, so got those, like that. Okay, so here's my tree. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to put my tree on here. Okay, so here is my tree, and I might do it a little bit higher. Might do just a little bit higher here. make this on here. So you wouldn't have to do this if I hadn't cut my my roll before, then I wouldn't have to do that. But I'm going to do that. So now I'm going to go like this. Okay, so I have glue on there, and I'm going to put this on here. Okay, this is going to stick right on there. Okay, so I'm going to let that stick. So there's my tree. Okay, so I'm going to let that glue. Now, what I'm going to do is you, if you're kids, trace your hands. I'm going to cut. And little hands work super duper duper. So because my hands are huge, I'm just gonna draw. But you would, so I'm cutting this, and if you have little hands, then you put your little hands on here, and each one of these becomes your leaf. So, or you can just draw a leaf shape. But, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So these, and I've got all of them together. I'm going to cut them out. Okay, so just like if this was a little hand. So I'm going to go like this. And these are going to be my leaves. So I have red and yellow and orange, just like on a maple tree. And I am going to make these be my leaves on my arm trunk and my branches. So here you are, all kinds here like this. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue, and I love this, it's a great centerpiece, and I'm going to put them all over my tree in different spots. So I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to go like this, like that, and I'm going to go like this. Okay, and let's see, let's do that one over there, and this one in the middle, like this. How about like that? I love it. And there is my arm and handprint fall tree decoration. And you could collect sticks or rocks or moss or decorate the bottom and then put it all around. And if you want a three-dimensional tree so that it's got tree on all sides, you can cut out 4 pieces of arm, so then you glue it here, and you can glue in here and glue in here. But I like this as my centerpiece or as a side decoration just on the side. So hugs to you all. Hope you have fun making this autumn tree centerpiece. Miss Amy.